I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I don't usually wake up in the middle of the night unless I have to go piss or whatnot. But I woke up and I was just like, I was a little bit uneasy, which I don't usually feel this feeling often. And I see my door open and I'm like, okay, that's strange. I didn't open up my door unless I'm sleepwalking, unless something, some way happened. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in like the boogeyman or anything, but the door was open. So I basically just thought at that point, maybe it was the wind, maybe it was something. I don't know. I'm going to go take a piss, go back to bed, and that's that, right? So I get up, close my door, head to the washroom, piss, go back to bed, and go back to sleep. So I go to sleep, not thinking much of it, just pass out completely, half asleep. And I wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, I usually just like get up, go on my phone, which is a really bad habit of mine, and see what's up or whatever. I check my notifications, see what's going on. So I was about to do that. And I look over to my nightside table where it's right beside my head. And both of my phones and chargers are gone. So I'm like, all right, all right, all right. Door was open. Maybe one of my friends came in and potentially needed my phones for something. Maybe they were filming a video. Maybe they needed it for some kind of access. I wasn't sure, but they were gone at that point. So I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt in this situation. Always positive. So I'm looking around my room, still dark. I open up my blinds or whatever, turn on the light, and I look in like the corner of my room and I'm like, okay, that's weird. I left my camera bag and a bunch of other things were in this corner, accessories and just types of like stands and everything in the corner of my room. And I was like, okay, that's weird. They're not there. Everything's gone in this vicinity. Maybe someone needed it for maybe they were shooting a video. I don't know. I wasn't sure at this time. So I was just benefit of the doubt, thinking positive. So basically, I'm like looking around my room. I'm like, okay, that's gone. Why are my clothes all over the place? I don't know what is this? What is happening right now? So I'm like, okay, clothes are all over the face, all over the place. Where are my two bags? I'm pacing around. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So I go outside, open my door, unlock my door, and I see the front door wide open completely. And in this moment, I was like, shit, this is not good. This is not good. So I'm like, okay, go outside, see the door wide open. And I look at my front lawn. I have two bags of all my things spread out on the entire front lawn. I have credit cards. I have um, just little accessories that I have in my bag. I have my passport. I have everything laid out on the front lawn of my place. So at this point, I was like, okay, it's pouring rain out. All my stuff is soaked. This is not good. Just got robbed. So I'm like, shit. I go to wake up my friends and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Everything's gone. I'm like pacing around. I'm like, okay, thinking what can I possibly do at this point, right? So we get on my buddy's phone. We call the police. And at that time, we're just like kind of like looking around, seeing what's gone. So we go downstairs and there's cupboards open, completely open, not left. There's doors open. Everything's kind of like went through. 3 oranges gone. And my buddy's shoes got completely stolen as well. So like, what the fuck? This is not good. Meanwhile, just to let you guys know, $10,000 worth of camera accessories, phones, and stuff in my room completely gone. So I'm in a little bit of a mode of just like, okay, this is fucked. I'm fucked. This is fucked. So we're kind of pacing back. We're like tracking back. We're like, okay, who locked their door? Who didn't? And I guess I did lock my door late at night. But on the other side of the door, I had my keys plugged in the door completely. So all these guys had to do was pretty much just turn the switch, come in. They had the thunderstorm as the decoy. And they basically slipped into my room somehow, some way, took my stuff right beside my head, and somehow got out. We're not sure if these guys are professionals. We're not sure if they're random guys, random Balinese guys or whatnot, right? And we're basically just like kind of in shock. Like, no way this just happened. How did I not get up at this time and like do something? Because I've always thought to myself, okay, if someone came into my room unwanted late at night, how would I react? How would I respond? I would like to see what would happen, because I think the adrenaline shock and like the way I could respond in this situation, I think most likely the outcome could go in my favor. But what happened at this time, so my buddy's on his phone, we're texting, we're talking to other people about this, and we get this notification from this one guy, and it's Uluwatu. It's a Uluwatu chat box or whatever. Maybe it was on Twitter, Facebook, or whatnot. But they sent in this photo of this guy, and the story was he woke up in the middle of the night on the same night we got robbed to guys in his room. And basically, he woke up, they crowbarred his face in, basically right away, knocked him out unconscious, and tied him up completely, hands, legs, everything, and basically just left him there for the night. And I don't know how he got out of it. I don't know how he got, like, if he had friends or not. Terrible friends if they hear that shit, right? Of him up and trying to fight or what. And yeah, so basically that could have been me. I'm thinking in this situation, okay, if the guy is far away and he's like, maybe he's like rummaging through my stuff, like I have a little bit of distance, I get in bed, and I could definitely like do some damage that way. But if he's beside my head, if there's a guy like ready to crowbar my head in and they're taking my phones, like I don't think anybody's getting out of that in this situation. It's just crowbar to the face, highly unlikely, unless I can take it in some way, get up and fight my way through. But the crazy part is, like, I sleep naked, so peckers swinging, and it would just be like, the sequence would just be too crazy to just comprehend. So basically, I'm sleeping with shorts for now on, just to be ready in these kind of situations, right? So yeah, could have been crowbarred. So maybe it was good, I didn't wake up, maybe whatnot. Basically, I still would have probably had my stuff if I did, but crazy shit, fuck these guys. So we're like, okay, I'm looking around my room at this time, and I'm searching, I'm going through my stuff, I'm seeing what's there, what's not. And the crazy part is, I found my computer in the middle of the room. I'm like, why would these guys not take this? This is like the most plain spot, and they decide to take my camera, my phones, a bunch of other shit, and not take my computer, which is wild to me. So I was like, okay, let's go on it. I have trackers on these phones. Let's try to figure this shit out. So we go on it. I'm looking on Find My iPhone. And basically we see these guys on a ferry going to the next island over. They basically went from Uluwatu all the way across the island to the ferry. And now at this point, they're crossing the ferry to Java, which is a place where there's gang related violence and all this kind of crazy stuff. So, like, okay, perfect. Let's call the police. Let's try to stop them, like hit them in a path where they can't go anywhere. Because if we get them on the other side of the ferry, maybe somehow they could catch my camera bag or something, like something small details. I could show them something and we could catch these guys and get down to the bottom of this. So we're like, okay, call the police. They get to our place. We start talking, start chatting, and they're just like, oh, we're sorry this happened, but we can't do anything about it at this time. You guys can go fill out a police report and see what happens, but basically, we can't do anything about it. So we're sitting there, we're like, okay, these police can't do their job. What do we do in this point?
We got kicked out of the last spot. Now we're here, basically in a tree fort. Pretty cool spot. But anyways, so back to the story. What we actually did. So one of our roommates is on her way to the next location where we're about to stay. So the next building. And she's getting chatty with the taxi driver. We're not with her at this point. And she starts talking to the guy and she's chatting up of like what happened, how it happened, and where these people are. And the guy in the taxi driver is like, oh, okay, I'm familiar with Java. My ex-wife lives there and she's a police officer. So basically, he was saying that he wanted to help us out, see what he can do, and maybe we can build some kind of team some way and run it back. So as we're speaking now, we are in the process. So we're building up a team. We're going to go out, have a police officer, and drive maybe 10, 15 hours out to these guys, out to this place, hopefully get our stuff back. And what we're going to do is we're going to document everything. Cameras, my cameras are gone, but we're going to use my friend's cameras, go out and, I don't know, hopefully beat this case and potentially beat a lot of other cases and bring justice and bring light to these people, right? So it's just going to happen. It's just going to go down. I hope you guys stay for the ride.